tutorial is about purchase actions. Now, what purchase action is that we're going to be showing you for the customer relationship management system and shopping cart that you have, which you will have for, say, the gold and platinum level types of packages that we have with the Awesome DIY website, or you might have added this on separately. A purchase action, it allows you to automatically tag stuff to something when something is purchased, or when a person has, say, entered a form on your website, like the new lead form that we integrate for the gold and platinum level packages. If we haven't added these purchase actions for you, you can simply go in here and actually do this yourself. So it'll be things like, say you have got a new lead form, or you have a new product and you want that to can a certain sequence, or send certain emails, or to attach a tag, so that or you can do where you've got all three things happening, so that you're able to have your system automatically work for you, where you don't have to manually keep track of all your different customers. This will also automatically trigger off the right sequences, provided, of course, you've created the sequence in the first place. And if you haven't, there is a tutorial on it, so you can go and learn how to do that. But this is the easiest way to go about doing it. So say, for example, in this instance, I'm going to go to one of my products and have it where somebody actually buys something online. We will have created the products for you. If you're a platinum level customer, we have X amount of products or services that get added for you. If you want extra, we can do so at an hourly rate. There is a tutorial on how to add your own products yourselves. But in this instance, I'm going to show you, say, somebody who's bought a particular product of yours online, and the sequences that are going to kick in play, the purchase actions that are going to kick in place after they have made that purchase. So you go to Setup, and you go down to Shopping Cart. And what you do is you scroll down to the bottom and it says Purchase Actions, right? All right, now we're going to look for the dummy customer product we added earlier on. If you haven't watched that particular tutorial, that wouldn't make much sense, but basically you've added a product in this case, and you click on the actions, and what you want to do is you want to add a new action. All right, so for example, we set up a follow-up sequence that says welcome to the new customer. Okay, so it's that follow-up sequence, again, if you haven't watched the sequences tutorial, this won't make any sense, so maybe go back and watch that. But effectively, we want to kick in a welcome email that goes to the customer. This is what you need to send us. So welcome new customer email in the sequence, just so that you guys know who haven't watched that tutorial. The email effectively goes off straight away once a person is added to that sequence, and it says welcome to the family, and it's all the company information, etc., etc. And then a couple of days later, we set up an email goes out, and it says this is what we need you to send us in order to get your work done. And you can add as you like to send out. You can send at specific days or amount of days once the person's actually been added. So in this case, we want to start a sequence, and we want to go and find that one we actually created. So here we go, the new customer dummy example, and we hit save. All right, and that's it. All right, so say, for example, we want to tag the customer. So we want to apply and remove a tag, and they are now a customer. They are no longer a new lead. They're not a prospective client. They are an actual client. So they might be, if it's something specific, it might be, in this case, I mean, we've used a dummy example, but it might be that perhaps they were a gold monthly only subscriber, and they say, okay, save, right? So you can have the tag, it automatically goes in. Now, just bear in mind, guys, that if you have kicked in a new lead sequence, so off the form that we will have created for you if you're a gold or platinum level member, there is a new lead form that we will have created on your website that will have automatically kicked in a new lead sequence if you had asked us to set that up for you, of course, create that for you. Or it will automatically be tagged, and I'll go and show you again how to add this to a web form so you can do the purchase actions according to that. And effectively, you want to stop that new lead sequence so that your customer doesn't get prospective client emails and information that you're sending out to potential customers. This person is now a customer, so you want to stop the new lead sequence. So that's if you've got one. So what you do is you go stop it or start, and you go, okay, we want to stop a sequence, and it's going to be, I want you to stop being a new lead, okay? And you hit save, and it doesn't matter if they're not in it, but if they are in it, then it'll cancel. So they're not getting two sets of emails that are conflicting effectively. So in this instance, we've got that where they are welcomed as a new customer. All the emails that are going to go out to them in that sequence, you've tagged it automatically. You can do this for the entire year. This is the wonderful thing about the system. It systemizes everything for you. It makes everything automatic. Specific messages to specific clients. You can automatically tag them that they are this kind of customer in the system and that we have cancelled the new lead follow-up. You simply hit save and you're done. So that's if you're adding an action set, a purchase action to a product. Let's go and see now what we do if we go to a web form that we've actually created, which is your new lead form, new generation form. So what will happen is we'll go to setup, we'll go to web forms, and say for example it's a new lead, okay, and we're just going to show you here, what we've created, okay. This is what the actual form is, okay. The setup, you can say the thank you page, we will have set this up for you, and here's the setup actions, right. So what we're saying is, as soon as someone's filled in the new lead form, you do the same sequence as you would, you just name it new lead sequence or whatever it is you want to call it, and you can go in there and add as many new lead emails that you want to have sent out on specific days or X amount of days from the person is added, and obviously that person is tagged as a new lead. So in the example I've just showed you is that say a person had signed up as a new lead via the form on your Awesome DIY website. This is the sequence that would have kicked in here, and then of course once they've actually hopped across onto as a new customer, say they've purchased online, and of course they've got to do this online, otherwise it's not going to tag it properly, and you go purchase actions, and the person has selected that dummy customer example, wherever it was that we had that. Let's go find it. Dummy customer product. Okay, we're now saying, okay, well, now that Joe Blogs has signed up now as a gold monthly subscriber, they're no longer a lead, so we've cancelled that, and we want them to now be a new customer, and now all the sequences of emails are going to go out according to you. That's wonderful, because you can do that for all your products, all your services, all your forms, so that your business runs automatically for you, and it is a huge weight off your mind, because you know that your customers are being looked after, and you're tagging them, and you can just add onto that sequence. So if you're going away and you're unable to be in the office, they would know none the wiser. You're still able to keep business going, and it's a wonderful system. So that's how you do that, guys. It's easy enough to remove whatever you don't want. You just hit the remove buttons or delete, and delete the whole set, and you're away. So I hope we found that useful. If you get stuck or you want to commission us to do it, we can do so on an hourly rate for you at Awesome DIY websites. The alternative is that you contact the CRM guys directly. The contact information is there. There's tutorials, documentation, forums, the works. So good luck and have lots of fun with that. And this is a very good system to automize your whole life when it comes to business, which will free you up from the overwhelm and just free you up in general. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.